Hello, welcome to Studio Nicole. I'm Nicole, and I'm so glad that you're here. I want to spend a little bit of time today going into this Cascade Journal that I made in a recent video and doing some decorating. I have a lot of supplies that I want to use to decorate this, but if I'm being entirely honest, I'm not really feeling super creative right now. My energy is really low. I had a tough week. Just kind of like a personal anniversary for me that is a little bit hard, and another one coming up this coming week. And I'm just not feeling really energetic. So instead of digging through all of those supplies, which feels a little bit intimidating right now, I am going to attempt one embellishment across all of the pages, and I'm probably going to first page or two, and then I will speed it up so that you don't have to sit through me doing the whole book. And then I'm going to call that done for today because I don't think I have the creative energy to do much more than that. So I debated just not doing anything today, but reality is I do feel better when I have gotten into my studio and created a little bit. So I don't want to do nothing because then I feel even worse and it'll be even harder to come back tomorrow. But I also don't really need to challenge myself. There's no reason for me to tackle a big project that I don't feel up to. So here's what I'm going to do. I am going to take my embossing dabber. This is by Ranger. And you could do this with other products as well. If you are following along and want to try to do this yourself, you could use an emboss it pen if you wanted to, or embossing ink, an ink pad. And I could and might try both of those. I don't know what's going to work best, but I'm going to start with this one. And I'm going to just dab along the edge. I just have a piece of scrap paper here on my desk pad. I'll try and get a little bit of this out. I'm going to just dab along the edge. I thought the dabber would be the fastest way to do this, but I'm really not sure how successful this will be. I might have to use the pen to be a little bit more precise. Really, this is clear and I can't even see if it's doing anything. I have no idea if I'm accomplishing anything or not, but we'll see. We're going to try it. So I'm going to use my gold embossing powder on the edge of this. You can tell that gold is my favorite because it's almost halfway gone, and I can't turn it sideways for you to see, but I am running low on the gold. Just going to put plenty of that along this edge here. Tap it off. Okay, so I used my heat gun and I embossed that powder, and here's what I ended up with. I don't know if you can see super well on camera, but I have just embossed along the edge of this page. And what I thought would be fun would be for me to go through and emboss the edge of every page. So they're going to kind of stack. I'm going to just do gold all the way through on every one. And I don't know. We'll see how it turns out. I think it'll be cool. I think I'm really excited about it. I think it's going to be a little bit tedious and take a long time. So that's why I'm probably going to just speed you up so that you don't have to sit through, the real time process of me doing this. But I'm going to get through this, emboss the edges, and then we'll see where I am at the end. Okay. I'll see you in a little bit. It worked beautifully, and here we go. Can you see? I absolutely love it. I could not be happier with how this turned out. I do typically like to have lots of like texture and fringe and things coming off of the edges, but I think with the gold like this, I don't want to do that on this one. I think I'm gonna restrain myself, or mostly, maybe not entirely. Um, but this is absolutely beautiful. I'm sorry about the sun coming in behind me. I'm gonna have to get a curtain or something, uh, so that it doesn't interfere. Can you see that? Isn't that just gorgeous? I am absolutely in love. I love how this turned out. I'm thrilled with it. I did lose a little bit of the contrast, but I think it's worth it. I love it. I can't stop looking at it. I can't stop playing with it. All right, that's as far as we're going to go tonight. I do have my sister is coming over, and I'm getting ready to go on a bike ride real quick before she gets here. My youngest son has decided he wants to do 100 bike rides in 100 days. And so I signed on with him because, you know, I need some motivation to get up and be active. And I love to bike ride. So it's a great challenge. So I'm going to go do that quickly before my sister gets here. I'm going to call this done, and we will be back in a future video to dig into all that ephemera that I showed you earlier so that we can start filling this beauty up. Very excited to get to it. If you didn't see the video on how to make it, I'll make sure that I link to it. I probably will make this a playlist, so all the videos will be together. I'm really excited. I hope you guys had a great time. Thank you for joining me in the studio tonight. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.